Hi, how you doing? This is about my comic collection. I started collecting comic books when just before my son was born. I thought it would be fun to collect X-Men. I have a video on that where I go over X-Men, how to start collecting it, what are the first ones to get, blah blah blah. It's kind of a long one, so I won't go into detail about that, but that's how I started. But then my son lost interest in the X-Men, so I had to pay rent, and I sold my X-Men collection to the comic book store so I could pay rent 1 month. Pretty stupid, huh? But anyway, um, I've started again, so this is my start over again thing. I've started over so many things in my life kind of recently, but anyway, this isn't a comic book. This is just the cover of a coloring book while I introduce this. So you can see where I've started. I'm kind of got my foot in the door, but I still have a long ways to go. Right now, my favorite thing is Squirrel Girl. Ew, I'm really liking her. Like, seriously. Because it's a good story, and she's funny. I like the sense of humor in Squirrel Girls is really refreshing. I'm quite enjoying Squirrel Girl. This will probably be the one that I take the furthest. This is number 2. Number 3. Number 7. Number 8. Or what's that? No, that's number 9. Number 10. Number 16. So see, I've kind of got it started. I don't have them really in order. One good thing you do, like what I've learned with collecting comic books, is you get these books. Some people say, well, yeah, but then that's not collecting it, you know? But if you get these books, it really starts, it gets your foot in the door, like this one right here. See, inside this one thing is the first one. So I have the first one, just not in the comic book, see? But I have the story, see? The second one, which I have, the third one, and the fourth one. See, so it has the first 4 issues. And what do I have again? See, of these, the only ones I have are the second and the fourth. I think it was. Okay, but they usually sneak an extra. They usually sneak an extra one in there. Oh no, hang on. And it also has. Hang on a second, let me think about this. No, I was wrong. It doesn't have any of these. This is just like if you get the next book. So it has the first 4 issues, but then at the end it has this bonus right here. Marvel Superheroes Winter Special, the X-Men. Okay? This is an Iron Man comic book. It's Iron Man number... I don't know, I'm not sure what number it is, but the truth about Squirrel Girl is her first appearance is in an Iron Man comic book, and then later then she becomes her own comic book. Like this happens a lot, like with the Incredible Hulk. I'm sorry, with Wolverine. Wolverine's first appearance was in an Incredible Hulk comic, and then it went into I go over that in the X-Men thing, you know. But anyway, so the same thing with Squirrel Girl. So it has this bonus issue of the first appearance of Squirrel Girl, which was actually in an Iron Man comic book. So when you read the Squirrel Girl comics, it comes up that she's Iron Man's friend. She likes Iron Man, and there's a connection, but it's because that's how she starts. So see, so this one book, these books set you up. This one book sets you up with the first 4 issues plus the Iron Man that has her first appearance in it. So you've already got your foot in the door just in this one place. So I've got these comic books with all these gaps in it, but they get filled in with this. So I've got a great start for that, and that's a good example of how to start. Another thing you can do is you can get these type of things. This is the Marvel Encyclopedia. So it's an encyclopedia of Marvel comic books. See, goes over just the different. So this can really get you pretty far down the road. So I started my X-Men collection over again. I kept this. Like, I would definitely keep this. This is one of my favorite possessions. This is an encyclopedia for everything X-Men. I used this a lot in that other video about the X-Men. It's just like, it is a complete, like, it's a beautiful book. Beautiful book. But I've started my X-Men collection over again. See? Got with Archangel. Angel's my favorite, in case, well, I mean, if you see the other one, you'd know that. All new X-Men. See, this is one of those book things. Get your foot in the door with the all new X-Men title. I still have this, Giant Size X-Men. Giant Size X-Men's the comic that introduces Wolverine, Nightcrawler, Storm, like a bunch of the international characters that come in all at once. Plus it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other issues in it. So there's 7 issues of X-Men just right there. This is, it's not X-Men, it's kin, but it means kin of X-Men. So there's the connection. So these are my DC comics. I do have some DC comics. I really like Catwoman. I only got this one. I thought I was going to start collecting that. Then I noticed Squirrel Girl. And I only got one of these, but got Robin. This one is an old one. I've had Swamp Thing. Some Superman ones. Shazam. Bionicles. These are from when my son... These are the ones my son liked the most. I had more of them, but Bionicle's actually by DC. A few other, I'm almost done because I don't have very many. I'm just starting over again, you know. So I do have some other Marvel comics, New Avengers, Iron Man, Night Mask, Star Wars. These are pretty damn good. I might collect Star Wars. This one right here, it's Star Wars previews. It previews all the different, because there's lots of different Star Wars comics. You see, there's that, and then it gives you a preview of that. Then see, so there's a whole bunch of different Star Wars comics you might collect. See, it just kind of goes over and it gives you a sample every once in a while of one of them. See, look at them all. I mean, there's a lot. That one looks fun. Princess Leia's a favorite. I've got a bunch from, this is Image Comics. Stormwatch. Got a bunch of these ones. The Wildstorm Rising. Wildcats. Backlash. See, it says there. Wildstorm Rising. And then this right here is the same, is the title of the comic book. Backlash. Wildstorm Rising. Wildcats. So anyway, you can see I've already kind of started collecting them again. Right now I'm just working on my Squirrel Girl collection, but I've got a comic book or two